everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Antonia. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm very casually on the floor of my closet right now because I was actually watching SARAHBELLE 93X. I don't think she's actually known as SARAHBELLE 93X anymore, but SARAHBELLE's channel, if you have been a part of YouTube for a long time, then you know she's one of the OGs, and I've watched her since she was like a Southern Belle kind of SARAHBELLE 93X to now her like very boho chic baddie SARAHBELLE. She made a video about the bags that she has bought, regretted, and inevitably sold. And recently I went to Hermes with my friend Sarah, which I also will link her channel down below because she does really great like Chanel, Hermes, designer bag videos like that. She's also very mindful luxury. And then we were talking, and we were also talking about how the YouTube luxury community, which totally no hate to it, like I actually really appreciate it because if they have items, they're like the first to get them, and then I can get like some sort of like video look into it, whereas if nobody bought them, then I just have like photo references and they're not as helpful. But I feel like the luxury community on YouTube and Instagram, or social media in general, has become very fast fashion like. It's not fast fashion, obviously it's not supposed to be fast fashion, but it has become very fast fashion like. With that being said, I was actually shopping with Sarah, and then I bought a little bit of a something, and then it really inspired me to purge my closet, not because I spent X amount of dollars, but because when I add something into my closet, usually I do some sort of purge, like one in, one out type of thing. So I don't like to like hoard things. I have only like one wall for my closet, and that's all I really need. That's all I really want. I don't like clutter. I hate clutter. So if I did buy it at one point and it doesn't work for my lifestyle anymore, I want to get rid of it. Like I want it to go to a good home. But it inspired me to pick a few items from my closet that I was thinking of listing. I did list 2 out of the 3 items I'm going to talk about, but if you are interested, I have made videos in the past of the bags that have just not worked for me, which is the Celine Trapeze. That bag did not work for me. It really bothered me. The Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini, which I loved the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini, but I had so many technical difficulties with it. I had a lot of quality issues with that bag, so I'm very glad that's out of my closet. And 3, the Fendi Back to School Mini Backpack. Personally, I have to pat myself on the back because I don't have to like sell things all that too often, and I think I try to make mindful luxury decisions. However, sometimes you get caught up in the heat, caught up in the moment, and you buy stuff. So very early on in my like collection, which I actually don't like that word. I don't like how people are like, this is my collection, because it makes you think like you need to like gotta catch 'em all Pokemon kind of thing. And realistically, it's like, it's not my collection, it's like my wardrobe, like my closet, things that I need, things that I want to serve a purpose in my wardrobe. But for the story's sake, very early on in my collection, I wanted to add a few designer shoes into my roster, because with clothing, I'm not shopping in Chanel and I'm not buying ready to wear items. You guys know, if you watch this channel, we are doing a lot of Aritzia because that's just like the brand that I gravitate towards the best, and I like the quality and blah blah blah. This is not about Aritzia, but anyways. So I did have some casual shoes that I added to my collection. So I have my like Chanel espadrilles, which I really love, but then I had been invited to a couple weddings, and then I never just had heels that were a good heel. Like I never had a pair of fancy schmancy heels. I'm not a Louboutin girl. I hate the color red. If you guys watch my channel, then you know, like I really do not like the color red, unless it's like a very pinky, at that point it's not even red, it's like a coral or like, you know, like a musky color. I don't know how to explain it, but I hate the color red. So I was not a Louboutins person. I've never been a heel girl. If I wear heels, I have to be like a kitten heel, because I just am not a sky high heel girl. Never have been. I'm a sneakers, I'm a flats, I'm a sandals, I'm a Birkenstocks. Give me Birkenstocks and I'm happy. I was shopping at Marshall's one day and then I found these Aquazzura heels for a steal of a deal. I think I paid like $2.50 for them, and to be honest, when I look at them, they're still pretty classic, so I'm very like happy with myself in the sense that I never buy anything like out of this world crazy trendy, but these are kind of trendy because back then Aquazzura made these crisscross heels and they were like all the rage. Even when I bought these for the steal of a deal, because they were for some reason like discounted for whatever reason, even when I did buy these, they were still very in. I wore them once to a wedding, never wore them again. I don't think. I think I wore them for a picture once, but never wore them again. And it's unfortunate. So I did list these because I just feel like they are not getting the love that they deserve in my closet. And I want them to go to a home that's like somebody would appreciate the value of these shoes. So I listed them on, and I haven't gotten any bites. I did contact Style Encore to see what they would offer me, and they said $26. So at that point I'm like, okay, I might as well just keep them because I literally have no heels in my closet. Recently I added the Oasis sandals, but those are all sandals. Like, you wouldn't wear that to a wedding, like the Oasis sandals. At least I don't think you would wear those to a wedding. And the Chanel slingbacks, I also don't feel like you could wear those to a wedding. Like, it just, I guess you could, but like in my mind it doesn't go with like the outfits that I would think, unless I was wearing like a little baddie suit like that. But anyways, when I think of it, I don't have any heels, so at the end of the day I think I'm going to keep these. But this is one, like, this is something that I could have done without. I should have picked something that was not like all this. Like, I should have not picked something that was different, you know what I mean? I should have picked something that was just a classic pump, and at least I'd have a classic pump in my collection. Next thing that I have listed also, I don't know if this is gonna sell by the time this video goes up, but anyways, I've listed this. It literally comes with a bag. It comes with a box. I'll even tie the ribbon back on for you because I never actually untied it. It comes with the dust bag. It even comes with the original receipt. And whoever gets this can even have it because I don't even have this credit card anymore. So anyways, whoever is going to buy this from me will get all of this. And I still think this is actually quite a classic style. You can actually still purchase these, unlike the Aquazzura Christie pumps. Like, I don't think you can purchase those on like new anymore, but the Gucci Vermont thin belt, it really had its moment. I think I bought this in, actually I have the receipt so I can actually see when I bought this. I bought this in 2018 in the beginning of the year. I think Lauren had purchased it, and then it was a very hot item, and I was like, oh, I don't have a designer belt in my collection. So then I was like, I should add a designer belt into my wardrobe. Like, it's fine. Pat myself on the back for at least always picking like classic, very mundane items. But the gold shiny hardware, the black, totally fine. Like, it still retails for $500 on the Gucci website right now, but I don't know, I'm just not into the GGs. I really want this to go to a home where someone will appreciate the value of this, like wear it all the time, love it. It is a size 80, but like honestly you can punch holes into this. It's not a big deal. I don't even think it costs that much to punch holes into them. So like, regardless of sizing, it doesn't really matter. But I loved this at one point. I wore it as soon as I got it. Like, I wore it a couple times. I wore it on vacation. I have this weird thing where when I go on vacation, I try to like buy outfits for my vacations. I bought this specifically so I had like a piece to wear. It served its purpose. I've worn it a couple times, and now I have decided I want to let it go. So I hope it goes to a good home, and I hope it does sell to someone that will appreciate it. The last item is gonna be a huge surprise because I've wanted this item ever since I've wanted like designer items or luxury items, and it is this bag. It's a Chanel Jumbo. It's a single flap. I have the single flap personally because after watching like 10 million reviews on the bag, I realized that the jumbo flap, double flap would be way too heavy for me, and I don't like carrying things. Like, if you watch my channel, then you know, sorry, I keep playing with my hair. If you watch my channel, then you know that I'm not a girl that totes a lot of stuff around. This is probably the biggest bag I have in my collection right now. If you don't count the keep all, which I don't count the keep all, it's not a purse, that's like a luggage item. Why I have this around it is because it's a single flap, it kind of has started to lose its shape. So I added this ribbon as like tension to make sure that the gussets go inwards instead of slowly kind of slouching outwards. I've stuffed it as well, so I do take care of it. It is a piece that I don't even think, by the way, this is from Next Fashion. If you are interested, Next Fashion makes amazing chains. I have a link down in my bio, so you can definitely check them out. But if I didn't have this chain, I think it would really piss me off to use this. I haven't used it at all since last year, and my friend Sarah tallies up how many times she's used her luxury items to see her cost per wear, and I think that's really smart. And honestly, this is 2020 now and I haven't used this at all. So, oh, Harley has decided to join us. So it is something that I kind of regret. In hindsight, I should have just got the medium flap, because that's something that I definitely would have just loved, because I love my medium flap, and it took me so long to buy it because I was so concentrated on getting like this. I was so like tunnel visioned on getting this bag that I didn't realize it didn't work for my body, and I didn't realize that it didn't work for my lifestyle. So anyways, I didn't list this because I feel like if I list it, I might regret it, and it's a classic, so I know for sure it would sell. But it is something that I was like, ooh, I should have just got the medium flap to begin with, because if I had the medium flap, then I would never have missed this. But then in hindsight, it's probably like, girl, would you have wanted it anyways? Probably. It's still a good piece. Like, look how cute. I guess on camera it doesn't look as bad, like as big as it does, but I don't know why in person. Like, I think it looks huge, and I really like carrying it like this, but I haven't carried this at all. Maybe I should take it out for a spin so I can use that. So that wraps up my video. I'm glad I'm a person that doesn't buy a ton of SLGs, because like I said, I really hate clutter. So if I feel like if I had like a million wallets and like a million pouchy things, that would just bother me. But I have just the right amount of pouchy things and just the right amount of wallets, which is literally, I own one card holder, one main wallet, and then I have a clay, which I've only been using the clay ever since the pandemic started, because I'm lazy, okay? And I don't like to carry too much. Let me know what some of your ideas, some of your thoughts are, and I would love to see you guys on my Instagram. Make sure to follow me there at _HelloHarley, and make sure to follow me on TikTok at HelloHarley. I post a lot of Harley content there because I just like that app. It's like really nice for me to post random things, and if it gets views, it gets views. If it doesn't get views, it doesn't matter. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.